This is the story of a man who used to constantly stare at women. His mind was always filled with thoughts of lust, which had even diminished his ability to become a father. In a village, there lived an old mother with her son. Her son's name was Mohan. The women and girls of the village were troubled by Mohan's constant leering. He always had thoughts of lust on his mind. When the women of the village went to the pond to bathe, he would often ogle them. The village women complained to Mohan's mother every day, but instead of trying to make her son understand, she would scold them instead. She believed that as soon as her son got married, all his habits would automatically change. One day, Mohan's mother had gone to a nearby village for some work. By the time she returned, it was already noon, and the scorching sun had taken a toll. Due to the intense heat, Mohan's mother's throat had become parched, and she couldn't even speak due to the thirst and the heat. So, she sits in the shade of a tree there. Just then, a girl from a nearby well passes by with a pot of water. The girl's gaze falls on Mohan's mother, who is struggling due to the heat and thirst. When the girl sees her, she approaches and offers her some water to drink. After drinking the water, Mohan's mother regains her strength. When Mohan's mother sees the girl, she can't help but stare. The girl is exceptionally beautiful, and Mohan's mother begins to dream of making her the daughter-in-law. With this thought in mind, she asks the girl for her home address and her parents' names. After the girl leaves, Mohan's mother goes to the village priest's house. There, she greets the priest and introduces herself, sharing her desires. The priest agrees to talk to the girl's father about the proposal. Taking the proposal with him, the priest visits the girl's parents. The girl's parents also agree to the priest's proposal. When the priest shares this good news with Mohan's mother, she becomes very happy. She arranges for a suitable date and gets Mohan married. Even after the wedding, Mohan continues to think about lust. A year passes since the wedding, but Mohan's mother becomes increasingly sad because she still doesn't get the joy of becoming a grandmother. She takes her daughter-in-law to various doctors, but they can't find any medical issues. Many healers say that there is no illness or condition afflicting her daughter-in-law. Some suggest bringing her son for examination. When someone mentions her son, she becomes defensive, thinking, "What could possibly be wrong with my son? He is perfectly healthy." When none of the healers or astrologers can provide a solution, she becomes very upset and starts blaming her daughter-in-law for her misfortune. She begins to criticize her over small matters, believing that her daughter-in-law's fate might not include having children. This jealousy and frustration cause her to mistreat her daughter-in-law. Mohan's wife, listening to these conversations, remains in tears and constantly wonders if she is destined to have children or not. That's when Mohan's mother hears about the presence of Lord Buddha in the village. She takes her son and daughter-in-law to meet Lord Buddha. Upon arrival, they find many people gathered around, seeking solace from Lord Buddha. They join the assembly, and one by one, people share their sorrows with him. Finally, it's Mohan's mother's turn, and she falls at Lord Buddha's feet, weeping. Lord Buddha consoles her and asks about the cause of her suffering. Mohan's mother says, "My daughter-in-law is not blessed with the happiness of children, and I don't know if it's in her destiny." Lord Buddha responds, "Who told you that your daughter-in-law is not destined to have children?" Mohan's mother explains that she has consulted many healers who couldn't find any medical issues, and they claimed there was no ailment. Lord Buddha says, "If you believe in destiny, then it could also mean that your son might not be destined to become a father, isn't it?" Mohan's mother begins to realize her mistake and feels ashamed of her actions. When Lord Buddha looks at Mohan, it doesn't take him long to understand the problem. He asks, "Who is the patient here?" When Lord Buddha gazes at Mohan, he is caught staring at the women again. Lord Buddha then asks Mohan's mother if she has ever taken her son to see a healer. She shakes her head in denial. Lord Buddha tells her that the patient is not her daughter-in-law, but her son, and the root of the problem lies in his mind. Mohan constantly fills his mind with impure thoughts, and lust dwells within him. When Lord Buddha reveals this about Mohan, he becomes embarrassed and starts looking towards Lord Buddha. Bhagavan Buddha tells Mohan that his impure thoughts have robbed him of the power to procreate. There's no hope for a change in this condition. Mohan falls at Lord Buddha's feet, crying and seeking forgiveness. At this, Lord Buddha provides a solution. He instructs Mohan to take crushed and sieved split green gram and mix it with a half spoon of cow's milk. Boil this mixture and add a bit of rock sugar for sweetness. Leave it overnight. For 45 days, in the morning, Mohan must consume this preparation as per Lord Buddha's instructions. Following Lord Buddha's guidance, Mohan returns home and starts taking the concoction as directed. After 10 months, Mohan's wife gives birth to a baby boy. This story serves as a lesson that many individuals who harbor impure thoughts and lose their reproductive abilities can find a solution through self-discipline and guidance. If you like this story, please like and subscribe to the channel and stay blissful.